Dear viewers, welcome to our channel GVS Bank Academy. Today I am going to discuss principles and practice of banking, recalled questions, part number 3, question number 61 to 80. These questions are memory based recalled questions from various recent examinations of principle and practice of banking. These questions are very useful for preparation of the next forthcoming examination of JAB. Question number 61, priority sector target for foreign banks. Question number 61, priority sector target for foreign banks operating in India with less than 20 branches. 40% of adjusted net bank credit or credit equivalent to off-balance sheet exposure, whichever is higher, is the priority sector target for foreign banks operating in India less than 40 branches. Out of 40%, 32% they can lend under exports, remaining 8% in other priority sector. 40% is the target. Out of 40, 32% they can go finance under exports. Remaining 8% under other priority sector. This is question number 61. Question number 62. Mortgage. The banker enjoy the income of the mortgage property in case of which mortgage? Use fractionary mortgage. Under use fractionary mortgage, the banker, the mortgagee is enjoy the income means rental income or profit from the mortgage property is going to be, and this income is going to be created into the borrower account which the banker is having. That is question number 62. Question number 63. If NWC, net working capital is negative, what it indicates? In any borrowing proposal, if net working capital is negative, what it indicates? First you have to understand what is meant by net working capital. Net working capital means current assets minus current liabilities. Net working capital, current assets minus current liabilities, number one. Number two, net working capital is negative means current liabilities are more than current assets. Current liabilities are more than current liabilities. Current liabilities are more than current assets. Then net working capital is negative. Number two. Number three, when net working capital is negative, current ratio is less than 1:1. Net working capital is negative means current ratio is less than 1:1. At the same time, borrower's margin is negative. Means borrower is not infusing the margin. Negative means borrower's margin is not there or it is negative. This is about the net working capital is negative. These are the indications. Current liabilities are more than current assets. Current ratio is less than 1:1. Borrower's margin is negative or declining trend. These are the things. This is a question belong to accountancy in the working capital management also. This part of this question. 63. 64. Listed companies had to publish quarterly results as per which section or which this? As per SEBI listing agreement. As per SEBI listing agreement, all listed companies, all listed banks, they have to publish their quarterly result on quarterly basis as per SEBI listing agreement. Under book building process. So this is one type of public issue under book building, public issue of shares under book building process. Allocation or allotment of shares to retail individual investors, to non-institutional investors, and to QIB, qualified institutional buyers. Allotment in the ratio of 35% is to retail individual investors, 15% to non-institutional investors, and QIB is 50%. So once again, for retail individual investors, allotment is 35%. Non-institutional investors, 15%. And QIBs, qualified institutional buyers, this 50%. This is about allotment issue of shares under book building process. Question number 66. Priority sector lending certificates. What is the face value of priority sector lending certificates? Face value is 25 lakhs and in multiples of 25 lakhs. That is the priority sector lending certificate. These priority sector lending certificates are traded in RBI UCOBER system platform. This is 66. Question number 67. Security receipts are issued by whom? Security receipts are issued by asset reconstruction companies. When the asset reconstruction companies are purchasing the NPA from the banks, after purchase they are issuing receipts to the qualified institutional buyers. That is called as asset reconstruction companies are issuing securities, that is called as security receipts. These are issued by asset reconstruction companies. The main object of asset reconstruction companies are purchasing of NPA from the banks and financial institutions. That is there. Question number 67. Question number 68. Advantages of leasing, lease financing. What are the advantages of leasing finance? Lease financing. Lease may low cost alternative when compared to bank finance. Sometimes it is cost is low. Bank finance when compared to bank finance. And number two, it is preserving the debt capacity of the borrower, because since party is taking lease finance, in future he can take borrowing from banks also. That's why it is called as preservation of debt capacity in future. Capital conservation. So lease finance is capital conservation, means customers are getting sometimes 100% of cost of the assets under lease. That's why no contribution is required from the borrowers. That's why this is capital conservation. Obsolescence means when the technology changes are there, frequent technology changes are there, at the time instead of purchasing, leasing is best for this. This is about advantages of leasing. A statement question. A student has to understand each and every point of this discussion. Question number 69. Members. Who are the members of credit information companies? Who are the members of in credit information companies? Credit institutions means banks and financial institutions. Insurance companies. Companies providing telephone services. Credit rating companies. Asset reconstruction companies. These are the members of credit information companies. Why these are the members? At the time of financing, they are going to take the information from these companies. That is called credit information company. That's like CIBIL. Question number 70. Open market operations of Reserve Bank of India. What is the meaning of open market operations of RBI? Sale and purchase of sale of securities, purchase of SLR securities to and from the market. Directly RBI is selling or purchasing from the market with an objective to adjust the rupee liquidity conditions. In the market, to adjust the rupee liquidity conditions, RBI directly selling the SLR securities or buying the SLR securities to adjust the rupee liquidity condition. That is called as open market operations of RBI. 71. What are the capital market instruments? Most of the times we have discussed money market instruments. This time capital market. Capital market means beyond 1 year. Capital market regulator is SEBI, Securities Exchange Board of India. In the capital market, what instruments are going to be traded? That is the question. Shares are shares, debentures, bonds, any other debt instruments. These are going to be traded in the capital market, that stock exchanges. That is the question number 71, capital market instruments. Question number 72. What are the three pillars of Basel II? Basel II is based on basically three pillars. What are the three pillars? First pillar, minimum capital requirement. Pillar number 1, minimum capital requirement. Pillar number 2, supervisory review and evaluation process. Pillar number 3, market discipline disclosures. This question is very, very important. three pillars of Basel II. Pillar number 1, minimum capital requirement. How much capital required for banks? That is called minimum capital requirement. Supervisory review and evaluation process. The role of Reserve Bank of India in capital requirement and capital requirement management. That is called supervisory review and evaluation process. Pillar number 3, market discipline disclosures. Banks has to disclose the information to the public, to the stock exchanges, to the Reserve Bank of India on quarterly basis. That is under pillar number 3. Pillar number 1, market discipline, minimum capital. Pillar number 2, supervisory review evaluation process. Pillar number 3, market discipline. The same 3 pillars are continuing under Basel III also. Basel II, 3 pillars are continuing in the Basel III also. Question number 73. A fraud committed by a large number of customers on bank would basically result immediately and basically reputation risk. First, as of today, reputation risk. A fraud committed by large number of customers on bank would basically first reputational risk. Then afterwards, other risks will originate. This is question number 73. Question number 74. This is derivative related question. And a very important and a little bit difficult also. A financial derivative contract between two persons under which each one agrees to make periodic payment to other. One party is agreeing to make periodic payment to other for an agreed period, means 1 year, 2 years or 3 years period of time based on a notional amount of principal. They are entering into a contract on a notional amount. On the notional amount, both the parties are going to exchange the interest rates. That is called interest rate swap. That is called interest rate swap. A financial contract, a contract between two persons under which each side party agrees to make periodic payment on the notional principal amount. Periodic payment of interest on the notional principal amount for an agreed period. It may be 1, 2, 3, 4 years based on notional payment. This is called interest rate swap. This is interest rate derivative, interest rate swap. Question number 74. First, participant has to understand this question and they have to read this question for answering this question. Question number 74. Question number 75. This is a market stabilization scheme purpose. What is the market stabilization scheme purpose of RBI? Almost several questions examination they are asking this question. Market stabilization scheme operating by RBI. Absorption of liquidity generated by forex inflows. When a forex inflows are generating excess liquidity, that liquidity is going to be absorbed by RBI under market stabilization scheme. Number 1. Number 2, whenever the dollar is appreciating and INR is depreciating continuously for a period, long period, then RBI will also operate under market stabilization scheme. This is called market stabilization scheme operated by RBI. Absorption of excess liquidity generated by forex inflows from the system. Question number 75. Question number 76. Minor defined under which act? Minor defined under Majority Act section 3(1). Minor was defined under Majority Act 1875 as per section 3(1). As per section 3(1), minor was defined in Majority Act. 17(7). Internal ombudsman requirement where it is mandatory as per Reserve Bank of India guidelines presently. That is, a bank which is having over 10 branch outlets are there. A bank with over 10 branch outlets are there in India. That bank has to appoint internal ombudsman. He is a chief customer service officer. Internal ombudsman is a chief customer service officer. he is the retired GM of other bank. So our 10 branches, they have to appoint an internal ombudsman. This is as per Damodaram committee recommendation. Internal ombudsman as per Damodaram committee. Question number 78. Minimum credit rating of company for issue of commercial paper should be. What is the minimum credit rating, external credit rating required for issue of commercial paper? That is the question. A3. A3, short-term credit rating is A3. For issue of commercial paper, corporates required short-term external credit rating is A3. That is A3. 78. 79. Electronic check is defined under which section? NI Act section 6A. 6 subsection A. Electronic check means check truncation. Electronic check means check truncation. Images of the checks are going in the clearing. That is called, the images are called as electronic checks. That is defined under, for the check truncation system, now we are converting the physical checks into electronic check, that is images of the check. Now where it is defined means section 6A of Negotiable Instrument Act, section 79. 80. Under Tandon Committee, second method of lending. Tandon Committee, second method of lending, the working capital sanction, what is the margin of the borrower? Whenever we are sanctioning loans, working capital loans, under Tandon Committee, second method of lending, this method is also called as traditional method of working capital finance. Under this, what is the margin from the customer borrower is equal to 25, customer margin is 25% of total current assets. Under Tandon Committee second method of lending, borrower's margin requirement is, party's margin requirement is 25% of total current assets. This is the Tandon Committee second method of lending. So this is question number 80. So through this discussion, I am discussion 61 to 80 questions. These questions are very useful for your preparation. This will give you a guidance to your preparation, how you have to prepare, from what areas the questions are coming. This is the index to your preparation for May examination. Thank you very much for the viewers for continuously supporting our channel, and please share this our channel news to your, among your friends for their benefit directly. And we are continuously updating JIB, CIB promotional exam videos through our channel. Thank you very much for extending our support for this our channel. Thank you very much for all.